No bolos, just bread and butter. Welcome to Matt's Profit Pursuit. I'm Matt. I'm a part-time reseller who sells on eBay, and I make what sold videos so you see what's selling on eBay, and I break down each sale so you see exactly how much is made after fees, cost of goods, shipping, and taxes are taken out. I got 7 orders going out today. Let's see what sold. So these 2 pairs of Old Navy kids shoes, nothing special. These were just my kids' old shoes, and I sold them.
And these 2 pairs of shoes sold for $15 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $23.55, and after fees and shipping, I get $8.51.
Sold this pair of Doc Marten slip-on clogs.
I paid $3.46 for these. They're not the most desirable model. I had them for a while, and they finally sold on my half-off sale for $16.62 plus shipping. The buyer's all in at $32.52, and after fees and shipping, I get $10.89.
Sold this pair of Vans old school. These are always a good model, but these are like a kind of a platform version of it.
I paid $2.25 for these Vans, and they sold for $20 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $27.75, and after fees and shipping, I get $16.76.
Sold this grunt style shirt, men's XL. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Who's going to bring the bacon? This sold within about a week.
I paid 65 cents for this shirt, and it sold for $14 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $20.60, and after fees and shipping, I get $11.97.
Sold this Nike backpack. It's pretty cool. It's like one of the fold-over ones. I don't know if it's waterproof. Let's see. I don't think it's waterproof, but it kind of looks like that style. You fold it over, and it has a little like lanyard type thing. Anyways, cool bag. Sold on my half-off sale.
I paid $2.80 for this bag, and it sold for $20 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $37.52, and after fees and shipping, I get $20.09.
Sold this pair of Citizens of Humanity jeans.
These are a low-waist flare jeans from Citizens of Humanity. I paid $2.15 for these, and they sold for $19.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $29.69, and after fees and shipping, I get $16.57.
Sold this Roark Revival sweatshirt. For the second time it had gotten returned because the buyer said it had a stain on the fronts, which I believe they were talking about like this spot here, and there's kind of a spot here, but I think that's just how it's dyed. In the camera you can kind of see the spot here. But I feel like that's just how it was dyed, because it's kind of meant to look kind of faded and discolored throughout or whatever. But I just relisted it and said small stain on the front. It sold for full price this time.
I paid $2.40 for this hoodie, and it sold for $29.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $40.19, and after fees and shipping, I get $20.98.
So nothing high dollar, just bread and butter sales, and these are what keep my store going. This is what the majority of my stuff is, and that's what works for me. Obviously I want the highest dollar I can get for items, but I also want a lot of activity in my store, so I want to be able to list items, and that means selling lower price items from time to time. At least for me. I know there's experts out there who would never do such a thing, and people will say, oh, it's not worth my time. That's awesome, cool. Your time is more valuable than mine. I get it, but I enjoy reselling. I like doing this, and I don't like sitting around watching TV. I'm not going to sit and watch other people play a sport and be active while I'm sitting eating nachos and drinking beer and being lazy. I'm not going to do that. I would rather do this. Let me know in the comments below what's your sales price you're looking for, or profit margin that you're looking for. I'm trying to get items. I'm trying my hardest to get items that sell for $15 or more. And that's because my buy cost is about $2 averaged out for the year. It's about $2 even though I've bought stuff off of Whatnot. I go to the bins 99% of the time, so the buy cost is real low. So if I sell something for $15, I haven't done the math, but I assume I'd get about $8 after fees and cost of goods and everything. And I say I try to meet that price point every time, but it's hard for me if I'm already thrifting anyways to not grab these other items that will sell for $10. So maybe I only get $6 profit on each item. That's still like, it's hard for me to not pick up, to leave money behind like that. And again, it's because I don't look at this as like, oh, this is work. Like, this is what I like to do. It's like whatever your hobby is that you like to do and you spend money doing it, I make money on mine. So that's kind of how I look at it. Now let's break down these sales and see how much I really made. So for those items, I have a total of $203.65 in sales. After fees, I have $105.77. minus the cost of goods, which was $13.71, and that gives me a total of $92.06. Take away 25% for taxes, which is $23.01, then I'm left with $69.05. Invest 20% back into the business, which is $13.80, and that gives me $55.25 in my pocket. It was about an hour and 45 minutes worth of work. Let's call it 2 hours. So that gives me an hourly rate of $27.62. So just know, if you're an average reseller or you're just getting going, not every day is going to be home runs, but every little bit adds up. So don't get discouraged and keep going. Catch you on the next one. God bless. Peace.